Leaving Neverland critic says Michael Jackson abuse claims have been disproved. This is why Birmi. But the director of the documentary has dismissed the inconsistencies that have been pointed out. Community updates, crime statistics, local news events and much more. Claims of child abuse made in Leaving Neverland have been attacked by a Michael Jackson biographer. Mike Smallcombe says the accounts of the alleged victims Don and Poe add up. This prompted the director of the documentary, Dan Reed, to dismiss some of the inconsistencies as human error in remembering the dates. Mr. Smallcombe has now hit back and says it and Poe. It's embarrassing that Mr. Reed is not admitting the story has been debunked. The British journalist and author of the biography Making Michael has questioned dates given by alleged abuse victim James Safechuck in the HBO film. He pointed out that Safechuck claimed to have been abused in Neverland and Poe's train station even though it wasn't and Poe built until 2 years after he said the assaults stopped. Safechuck claimed in interviews and in his lawsuit against Jackson's estate that he was abused from 1988 until 1992, when he was 14. However, Mr. Smallcombe says that Neverland's train station was not approved until September 2, 1993 and only opened in 1994. Mr. Reed then tweeted, "Yeah, there seems to be no doubt about the station date. The date they have." Mr. Smallcombe has now told, because the story has been debunked, it appears Reed is now suddenly wanting to change Safechuck's timeline himself. Firstly, I am shocked that he and Poe's spoken on Safechuck's behalf. And secondly, that's what happens when you take allegations like that at face value, and make no attempts to scrutinize and investigate whether they are true. He continued by acknowledging the build date. Reed is essentially confirming that Safechuck's claim of being abused in Neverland's train station between 1988 and 1992 is impossible. To seemingly now claim on Safechuck's behalf that the abuse went on as Safechuck approached adulthood, all to preserve the timeline of his film, is astonishing. Mr. Smallcombe has also claimed that the allegations of Wade Robson, the other accuser in the documentary, were disproved by his own mother in court documents. Robson claimed the abuse started when his family went to the Grand Canyon in early 1990 and he stayed behind with Jackson. But Mr. Smallcombe claims Robson's mother Joy told a court in both 1993 and 2016 that her son did join them on the trip. Mirror Online has contacted Dan Reed and Poe's representatives for comment.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.